Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend of 3 years? Because she didn't want to ask her ex. My former roommate for child support. My current girlfriend, not the one in the title. My current girlfriend of 3 years. Let's call her Sarah. Was previously dating my former roommate. Let's call him Tom. When we first started dating, she told me that she used to date Tom. I asked if she was seeing him currently and she said no. That is all that is in the past. It was just an FYI. After 2 years together, she finally told me that Tom is the father of her child. We were now at the 3-year mark, and we were discussing moving in together. After talking about moving in together, she finally told me that Tom is the father of her child. I was not bothered by that until I realized that Tom has never once talked about his child or anything about child support. I know that he works as a gas station cashier. So I began to wonder how he could afford rent and groceries on top of child support. I asked Sarah if Tom was helping with their child, and she said, "No, I choose to raise my child on my own," which I thought was stupid. Because she doesn't earn much herself as a caregiver for obese individuals? I brought up going after him for child support, since that's the bare minimum. She got angry and told me to mind my own business. I figured since we were discussing moving in together, then her child would become my business. I thought I was looking out for their welfare, but I guess not. She said I was being an asshole, and that I have no say when it comes to her child. I told her she should be doing better for her child. I then broke up with her because why put time into a relationship with someone who has a child if I am not allowed to look out for that child? Welfare. I also moved in with my parents until I can find a place to rent myself or a new roommate. My parents are letting me stay here until I get back on my feet. I don't know. Seems like a lot of questions. That is one of the issues that I had. She was comfortable enough with hitting me up for the things that cost money when it came to her child. I didn't mind since I didn't hand her cash or my debit card. I purchased the things her child needed myself. She was comfortable with me taking her child shopping for clothes. I paid for her child to go on class field trips. I grew up with a single mom, and I had a village help raise me. Neighbors donated clothes, and some cooked me dinner most nights. So I was never bothered, because I was that child feeling left out. When it came to class trips, her child deserved to be like their peers. Enrichment activities like that are important for child development. As for telling her to go after him for child support, I didn't demand that she goes after him for child support. I also didn't verbally tell her that her reason was stupid. I thought it. As for telling her to do better for her child, that is from her having a job that cannot cover the costs. Her child deserves to have a fulfilling childhood. Don't bother giving the BS about a child only needs love. We know that is shit. A child needs a lot more than hugs and kisses. A child needs a roof and food in the tummy. A child socially benefits from being like their peers. A child benefits from enrichment activities, and that costs money. She needs to find a better paying job if she wants to raise that child on her own completely. Yeah, I don't think anyone would have a problem if you said that she needs to get child support from her ex. Like I said, even if it's just for the kids' sake, you know? So they can participate in extracurricular activities and have a better life. I think it's okay to expect that. You shouldn't have to pay for everything. Yeah, her response was kinda shitty. And the fact that you were already in a long-term relationship with her and she just kept this information from you. It's understandable why you would break up with her. If she lied to you about something that big, I feel like it's grounds for a breakup. Yeah, I'm not saying that you did anything wrong, OP, but I just wanted to point that out. Yeah, it is not wrong to expect your partner to do the bare minimum and take care of their child. And yeah, I don't think anybody would have a problem with that either. Yeah, this guy is a real piece of work. Oh, because he obviously had the chance to step up and be a good father and a good role model, but he chose not to. And it sounds like he just didn't want anything to do with the child at all. Yeah, that's pretty messed up of him. I hope you find a nice girl to settle down with, Ope. Someone who is honest with you and who is willing to work with you to build a future together. Sorry if that was a bit of a rant, but I can't stand deadbeat dads. They're the worst. Yeah, I hope you find somebody better, Ope.